morning, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new fall vlog. We're prepping for fall in this video and I am very excited about it. I feel like you guys might be getting a third upload this week, maybe. I'm actually really ahead of videos right now because I've been pre-filming slowly over the last week or two for when we're on vacations. Those videos are already filmed, but now I'm just filming the videos that are going up now. That probably doesn't make any sense. Decorate in this video, do our mood board, make our bucket list, and then I think we're gonna have a little cozy date night at home tonight. Matt and I've been wanting to have soup and grilled cheese. There is only one type of fall baking that you can do to kick off the autumn season, and that is pumpkin Pillsbury cookies, which technically isn't really baking, but it's the only way. It's just what we do every year. It's our tradition, so I think we're gonna make those tonight. Did I mention it's Labor Day? It's Labor Day. It's Monday. We're gonna decorate the house today since we have the day off of work. Matt's gonna cut the grass and all that kind of stuff, so I figured it was a good day to just decorate and then have a little date night tonight at home. And yeah, but I'm having coffee in bed, which I love to do on the weekends. Matt and I typically spend Saturday morning together, and then, well, Sunday too, also because there's the race and there was just the race. So I'm having a little solo morning in bed this morning. Matt's just watching some YouTube downstairs, and I ended up starting a new book, which I can't believe I forgot to pull this off my bookshelf, but this was on my fall TBR. I had written all the notes up and the synopsis and everything on it, and then I just forgot to share it with you guys because I wanted to include a novella that I already had, and I ended up picking Cassandra Kaw's Nothing But Blackened Teeth. So this is literally 140 pages, and I believe this is about a group of friends who go to this abandoned mansion for a wedding. I started that. I've been loving just good quick reads during spooky season. I want to try and get as much reading as I can before we leave for our trip. Pulled out all the holiday decor and laid it out in my office yesterday, so I'll share that with you guys, and then I think we'll just jump right into decorating. Literally 3 pages into this right now, so I can't really say much about it, but I did start Belladonna and I am loving it. I'm at the 20% mark almost, and it is so good that I'm ready to buy the other books in the series, honestly. Really enjoying it so far. But anyways, this is just your sign to have a nice little cozy fall morning to yourself. Really romanticize the heck out of it. Make a nice, cup of coffee, get the frothed milk, put on a little playlist. This is one of my favorite playlists. I can link it down below. It's Autumn Morning. It's got some Nora Jones, Lumineers, Hosier, Mumford & Sons. It's just a really good time. It's one of my favorite playlists. But anyways, I'm going to sit here probably for another 10 minutes or so. Maybe scroll on my phone, scroll on some TikToks. I feel like my Instagram explore page right now is just so full, literally, of fall. And I'm so here for it. I love scrolling my Instagram Reels. Sometimes I find Instagram Reels a bit of a less toxic place to scroll. But I will say I feel like Instagram Reels are a bit more curated. It kind of just depends what mood I'm in. Maybe read a few more pages of this. Hopefully I can give you guys an update maybe in the next vlog if I finish this. But yeah, just trying to slow down and relax before we have a very go, go, go second half of the year. But welcome to a little prepping for fall vlog. Okay, I have turned my office into a little Halloween store. I say this every year, but I really like just laying everything out so I can kind of see what I have, and I always decorate with what I have first before buying anything new. I'm obviously not against buying more decorations because I love spooky season, but I try to kind of decorate with what I have first and then see where the holes are, which I know there might be a few little ones because we do have a bigger house now. We've got some signs and tote bags hung up here, and I just kind of have some random stuff here. I've been washing some sweaters. These are some newer things I've accumulated. I did buy some more tea towels, hand towels, just because I feel like we just go through them so fast. So I got these kind of spooky ones. I actually thrifted this a few months ago and I thought it was so cute to give out candy on Halloween. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this until Halloween, but we have that. But that is all the stuff that we have, and I am so excited to start decorating. right, you guys, I want this to be my witchy wall because you guys know I love witches and I have quite a few witch signs. Matt stopped mowing the lawn for 5 minutes so I can talk to you guys, but the goal is to make this a witchy wall. Got all of our witchy decor. I separated it off. I feel like most of this is from Michael's over the years, and I'm gonna go see what they have this year. I think they usually do some of the same stuff every year, but I'm gonna use this and then maybe print some prints off of Etsy as well in some black frames that I have. I think that could look kind of cute. This. I don't really have much for this. Is what we have so far. It looks pretty good. I know that Michael's did have some taller witch prints, which I think I'll use for the shelf because I don't really have anything up here yet because I feel like this would look so good in the entryway because, you know, parking only. I'm not gonna lie, the Sunday scaries, even though today's technically like Monday because it's a stat holiday, the Monday scaries are real. I woke up so anxious and overwhelmed. I think it's just because I have a big work conference coming up, and no matter how many times you plan an event like that, it's still, Lila's squeaking her toy, it's just still really overwhelming and there's just like a lot that goes into it. So very normal to have like, you know, some nerves, but I'm just, I'm feeling really anxious and overwhelmed. You know, the thing about fall is I love romanticizing the little moments. I love decorating. I love a good book and a hot cup of coffee and watching the leaves change color. But everyday life is still going on during the seasons, if that makes sense. Like everyday life doesn't stop. Anxiety doesn't stop. Depression doesn't stop. Getting stressed about work doesn't stop when the seasons are changing. Hopefully, I don't know if that makes any sense, but like everyday life is still happening. We just, you know, get touches of pumpkin and cinnamon and all the cozy goodness, but life is still happening and going on. I'm just stressed, and that's just life sometimes, you know. I love my corporate job so much, but I am in a state of being very overwhelmed right now and stressed out about work and this conference coming up and traveling, and decorating was really fun. I feel like that's a nice escape. I usually talk through my decor with you guys, but because Matt was mowing the lawn, I just decided to like B-roll it all, and I'm really happy with how it came out. I feel like over the years I've realized I just like little touches of the seasons everywhere. So, you know, like little pumpkins and little ghosts, and just kind of keeping with our decor and swapping out certain elements is what works best for me. I will say though, I really do love this like witchy photo ledge. This is normally where we have our records. Yesterday when I was taking out all of the decor, I was like, wait, this would be so cute because we have a lot of witchy decor. I just love witches. If we could do kind of like a theme here, like whether it be like all ghosts or all witches or all well, not pumpkins, but witches seems to work best. I definitely want to probably pick up when Michael's goes like 50% off, one of their witchy prints for the second shelf, just because I feel like it doesn't have any height on it. But so far I'm really happy with it. Last night when Matt and I were on our evening walk, our subject for the night was like our fall bucket list. We don't always do this, but sometimes I try to go into our walks with like something I want to talk about or discuss or plan, just because I feel like when you're dating for a while, like I'm an introverted yapper. Like I could yap all day long to Matt. Not that you run out of things to talk about, but it's kind of fun and exciting to have new things to talk about. So Friday night and Saturday night, we talked about like, oh, what do we want to do first when we get to Disneyland, or like what park do you want to go to? And we did like a little planning session. And then last night on our walk, we talked through our fall bucket list. I like to have like Matt involved in it and see what he wants to do because he obviously loves coming along for the adventures. So we talked through that. So I thought I would share my fall bucket list with you guys, and then maybe we'll do like a little Pinterest scrolling. That always gets me inspired for a new season. I did something a little different this year. I feel like fall bucket lists are always the same thing, you know, go to the pumpkin patch, watch a scary movie. So I broke it down into different categories of like specific things to try. So I have a huge movie list. I'll put that on the screen. We kind of do the same movie list every year, but I broke that down into like animated, spooky, romantic, and classic movies that we like to watch. This obviously is not all the Halloween movies, but it's the ones that we really enjoy watching. I also put some fall cocktails I want to try on here. Like I said, I wanted to make it a bit more fun and creative instead of writing like, you know, make one fall cocktail. I made a list of a few different fall cocktails that we can make. So I've got apple cider mimosa, Halloween margarita, and an autumn Aperol spritz. I'll also put up here my fall TBR. If you didn't watch that video, I filmed a whole like all of the books I want to read in fall video, but I'll put that up right here in case you guys are interested. Then I made a little list of the places I want to go. I feel like we love doing road trips or day trips in the fall, and the great thing about living in the Ottawa area is I feel like you're so close to so many small towns within like an hour or two. So first one is Merrickville. We go every single year. It is tradition. I would love to do a trip to Perth and then also a trip to Almont. Then I did a separate baking category because like I said, I think I always put on my bucket list like do fall baking, but then I'm never specific about what I want to do. So I wrote layered Pillsbury cookies, which we're going to do tonight because that's literally the way we kick off fall around here. Pumpkin pancakes. Matt and I keep seeing the freaking pumpkin pancakes with cinnamon butter TikToks from Gilmore Girls, and we both think that sounds delicious like on a Sunday morning or something. So I want to make that. Matt has been really wanting to do air fryer s'mores. He literally said today, do you want to make air fryer s'mores this week? So I'm putting that on the list for him. That feels kind of like fun and cozy. I wonder if we could use like ghost peeps, like the marshmallows, and make them kind of spooky season, or like orange marshmallows. I think that could be fun. Pumpkin shaped cinnamon rolls, like where you take the string and then you put the little cinnamon stick, it looks like a pumpkin, and then also pumpkin bread or like pumpkin muffins, something along those lines. And then I did do like a little things to do list with kind of more general items. So I have go to a new pumpkin patch, find a new flea market, go to a fall farmer's market. Usually they do like fall themed craft markets or farmer's markets, carve pumpkins, make pumpkin pancakes with cinnamon butter, do a fall puzzle, go to a haunted house. I have make a pumpkin pie, but I feel like I should have put that in the baking category, but I want to try and make a pumpkin pie from scratch, and then have fall donuts from a local shop. I feel like we were really good this summer about not just saying we're going to go do something, but just going out and do it and kind of being a bit more impulsive. I feel like especially with a fixer-upper, it's so easy to be like, oh, like let's go to Gananoque this weekend and see their flea market and do some antique shopping. And then when the weekend comes, we're kind of like, oh, never mind. Whereas when we kind of make those like spontaneous in the moment plans, we're more likely to follow up with them. So I really want to keep that momentum going of just like getting out of the house and doing fun things this fall. And yeah, so that is my fall little bucket list. Let me know what's on yours. I think I'm going to go do some Pinterest scrolling for a little bit. And then around 5, I want to go for a run, and then we'll start on dinner. I'm so excited. We're gonna do bacon grilled cheese, French onion soup, and then the layered Pillsbury cookies, and that just sounds like the perfect evening. And I think we'll pick one of the movies from the list. So anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. Let's go do some Pinterest scrolling. I'm gonna get a workout in, and then we're gonna have a cozy evening. I have a few different Pinterest boards. So the first one is fall decor. This is where I just save any fall decor that I want to recreate. For example, I love these books and how they have the bats in them. I think that's really cute. This helps me too when I'm trying to like style the floating shelves. So I'm gonna save that. Actually, I really like that one. I love how simple this is. Just like a photo, a pumpkin, and a candle. I really like that. So I'm gonna save that one too. And then I have my fall outfits one, which I actually don't have a lot in here right now, but that's okay. I like to have less in here because I find it gets overwhelming when I have a lot of outfits pinned. But for example, I have a big brown oversized sweater like this, so that's a nice way to style it. Or I love finding new ways to style like a jean button-down shirt. Love the idea of like some boxers, which I have a pair of black and white ones like this, and a cute cardigan, and I have a really nice rust orange one that I think would look cute. So just finding new ways to recreate outfits with items I already have. And then this is my favorite one. This is just like my fall vibes, or also to just give me inspiration for my bucket list, movies to watch, just quotes, anything that like this just feels like a warm hug of a Pinterest board. I love scrolling through here and adding things to here. I added these few today, and honestly the vibes are just immaculate and I love it so much. So those are my different Pinterest boards for fall, in case anyone is curious.
Scusi, watch out.
Actually, no, I think it'll be good enough. I don't need ketchup. She looks stunning. Bacon grilled cheese. Bring it on over, honey. POV, you have a really old oven that runs really, really hot. And even though you turn the temperature down, they still burn. Cook these at literally 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 minutes. Some might think this is a good cookie, but I prefer my cookies barely cooked basically raw. So this is quite tragic. This pumpkin looks quite drunk. I will never be an aesthetic girly. Double.
Show them out.
Loud and clear.
Fair enough. It's going good to see.
Yes.
Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I didn't end up vlogging anything yesterday. I didn't miss much. I just worked all day, and then Matt and I had a little pizza night at home because we had to shoot a campaign for Aperol, like a little Instagram carousel set, which ended up being so cute. But I made myself a little French press coffee. I have to say, I feel like French press coffee does not hit as hard when you're used to having an espresso machine. It just doesn't, I don't know, maybe I need new beans. Maybe I'll put that on my list of things to get, like some nice flavored coffee beans, but I feel like lately it hasn't been hitting. It could just be because we're using Joffrey's coffee that's from like May. It probably is actually that now that I think of it. But some days I'm just craving like a big cup of coffee, not an Americano or cappuccino, you know? So anyways, cheers, good morning. I did start Haunt Sweet Home last night by Sarah Pinsker, which is one of the novellas that came out yesterday for new release day. I'm about 20% in, and I'm kind of hoping I can finish it either like today or tomorrow. And then in the next vlog, I can give you guys a review. But so far I'm really enjoying it. It reads really quick. It is more on like the comedic side, I would say, but I also haven't seen any of the horror or like spooky elements yet. I'm not quite too sure what to make of it, like what genre it's gonna be. Like I don't really know if it's supposed to lean more comedic horror or actual thriller horror. I'm not quite too sure. I mean, on Goodreads, the genres say paranormal, adult fantasy, horror novella, but to me, it definitely reads a lot more lighthearted and like fun. But I'm really enjoying it so far. This book follows Mara, and basically she ends up getting a job as a production assistant on the set of a haunted house reality TV show. And it kind of follows her as she's kind of having like a quarter life crisis. I will say the main character has like a really dry sense of humor, which I like, but I'm still trying to figure out the book, and I think that's a good thing. I'm trying to kind of figure out if it's, you know, an actual haunted house, if it's pretend haunted house for the reality TV. So far so good. I'll keep you guys posted on that. I have to say though, I am loving Belladonna. I mentioned this in the beginning that I had started it, and I always knew I was going to stop it, read this, and then go back to it. I really want to pace myself. I am loving it so much so that I'm like ready to buy the rest of the books in the series. I had so many people say that the second book is even better. Yeah, I'm really excited, and I just checked on my library, doesn't have them, which is totally okay. I'm really loving it so far. It feels like the perfect fall read, super fast paced as well. I'm definitely gonna go back to One Dark Window, but I feel like Belladonna was definitely the better choice for right now, just a bit more fast paced. I feel like One Dark Window, I really have to like sit down, concentrate, put on the noise canceling headphones, and like really focus. It is currently 66 degrees out right now, which just makes my heart so happy. It truly does really feel like fall, honestly. Acquired a guest. How are you doing today, miss? Anyways, I'm gonna shift over so Stella can be in it. There we go. Okay. I am working until 2 today, and then I thought it would be nice to get out of the house. I haven't left the house since Saturday. I'm just having a little bit of cabin fever, you know? And now that I've decorated, I've kind of put everything out, I actually realized that as much as this house is a little bit bigger, we don't have as many, what's the word I'm looking for? Empty spaces to put things on, if that makes sense. So I actually have a little bit of leftover decor. I definitely thought I was gonna need to pick up a few things. I've made a little list of just some items that I'd like to either thrift or find in the next like month or two. And I mentioned at the beginning, it's always my tip is to like decorate with what you have first, because oftentimes you realize you have more than you think you do. And then, you know, you can pick up the things you're missing after, and that way you're not kind of like going buck wild as the season starts. Because trust me, I know how easy it is to just drop a couple $100s at like Home Goods because the stuff is so cute. So I've started to make a little list of things I'm looking for. The thing I don't have that I thought would be fun to hang up is some garland. I know that Michaels usually does cute seasonal ones. That's definitely something I can reuse and repurpose every year. I'm looking for a fall puzzle. I don't own a single fall puzzle, which is wild. So I'm assuming either Indigo or HomeSense would have a fall puzzle. I think that's really it. I'd love to pop into Indigo as well and do a little bit of book shopping. They always have the cutest fall displays and mugs, and they have a great horror and thriller selection, and most of their new releases typically go on sale either for like $20 or 20 to 30% off. So I just kind of want to see what they have out. I am filming a fall thrift with me as well, so that will have a lot of used bookstores in it. Don't worry you guys, we'll be doing a lot of used book shopping, but I figured since we have a gift card and we're right there, we may as well pop in and see what they have. If you guys live in Ottawa as well, Black Squirrel is like my favorite place during spooky season. It's just like so cozy. They have a great Stephen King selection, and it's a coffee shop and a bookstore. Like what else could you want? We'll definitely be making our way over there sometime in the next few weeks. I'm just feeling so inspired to create fall content, and I think it's just because we're leaving for our trip on the 14th, so there'll be more fall content when we're back in October, but I just want to create all the content right now, and I am so excited for our Disneyland trip. It's always been a bucket list item to go to Disneyland during like fall, spooky season, Halloween. Last night in bed, I was planning all of the food. I want to film a dedicated like perfect fall day at Disneyland video apart from our just like first time at Disneyland vlog. Food offerings at Disneyland are just next level. Like they are absolutely insane. Just the Halloween food alone, like the special offerings, there are so many. I don't know how we're gonna try them all. We're not gonna be able to try them all, but it just got me so excited. Like I cannot explain how excited I am to go to Disneyland during Halloween. It's just gonna be so much fun. Matt and I were just texting back and forth this morning about it before we start work, and anyways, yeah, I cannot wait to take you guys along for that trip. It's gonna be so much fun. The dogs are already sleeping away. They've had their breakfast, they're ready to go back to bed. Anyone else's dogs do that when they get up in the morning. It's like Lila has so much energy, and then as soon as she eats, she pees, she's like right back to bed. And they love the couches or the chairs being here so much. So anyways, I'm gonna get started on work for the day, and then we will probably chat after work. Like, I don't really have anything going on during the day today. I also still really want to do my Kindle DIY, so I think we're gonna do that a little bit later on this afternoon / evening. I'm gonna head up to my office, probably put something on in the background. I love, especially in the fall, having like either fall ambiance on or just like a cartoon. I love having Scooby-Doo on in the background while I work, or Charlie Brown or something. So then we will get out of the house. I'm very excited to get out of the house. I'm a homebody, but you know, when you're just getting the cabin fever, it's kind of how I'm feeling today. But anyways, happy day 2 of the vlog. I really need to get some fall decor in here. I just realized I never really decorated my office, and since I'm trying to be better about working in my office, I should probably, you know, make it cozy, make it a space I actually want to work in. Hi guys, we're done work. We're going out to run errands, and I'm so excited. I originally had on that white oversized knit quarter zip that I thrifted in the last fall video, but it's just like a little too warm for that right now. It's around 75 now, so I feel like a flannel is a good option. It's lightweight. The stores still have the air conditioning on. This is from Boohoo actually. I love the color on it. It feels very fall. It's perfectly oversized. I have on a little black tennis skirt with this, and then I'm gonna throw on maybe some Converse. I've got my black bagoo. I really want to see if Indigo has the skeleton keychain, the Jellycat one. It's so freaking cute and I want it. So that's that. I also didn't mention, but I sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace this weekend, so we're gonna shop with our cash, which kind of makes it a bit more fun. I don't know why, I don't know, makes it more fun. And what did I say we were looking for? A puzzle, maybe another candle or two that don't smell like pumpkin, garland. Oh, that's the dehumidifier. That's my sign to leave. I think that's really it. I just realized today I was searching on Everend to see which of my fall books on my TBR were available on audiobook, because I like to have a different audiobook going in the car versus what I'm reading. Death at Morning House, which is one of the books on my TBR, is on audiobook. So I'm gonna start that. I'm really excited about that. I love having an audiobook going in the car. I think I'm gonna bring you guys along on my phone. I just realized now I also need to change my phone case out too, just because it's a little bit easier to vlog on my phone. But yeah, let's go on a little adventure, and then when I come home, I'll do a little haul. I also have to go find my Indigo gift card. I think it might be in here. Yeah, it's in here. So we got that. We're ready to rumble. Let's go on a little fall shopping adventure together. back home now. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with my haul. It's kind of like what I went for. So I'm really happy with that because I feel like seasonal stuff, it's really easy to get carried away. But I just feel like I'm at this point where we just have enough decor. Like I don't need more of it. I literally don't have room for more decor. Unless it's like a pillow or a blanket, I'll never say no to those. But I just didn't really see anything that caught my eye. I will say last week I saw this beautiful vintage orange pumpkin and I should have got it because I feel like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, HomeSense, when you see it, you got to grab it and then you can return it after because you're never going to see it again. And that's what happened. So I'm keeping my eye out for this like, it was like an orange decorative pumpkin. I feel like a lot of our pumpkins are white, which is totally fine, but I wanted some pops of orange as well. And I didn't see it today. We can start with indigo. I find it so hard to buy new books nowadays. I obviously love doing it and like I love working with indigo and stuff. I feel like ever since we started utilizing the library here, and if you guys are new here, we used to live in the city and the library system would just take like 20, 30, 40 weeks to get a book. And obviously it makes sense, right? They don't have a ton of copies and it's a very highly populated city. We live in the country and I feel like not a lot of people use the library out here. So like the max I've had to wait for a book is like maybe a week or two while like another person is reading it. Ever since I started using the library, I just feel like I can't pay full price for these books anymore. And I should clarify, I will pay and support an author if it's an auto by author, if it's a continuation of a series or a book that I'm predicting is 5 stars. But I feel like we all used to like go through this phase where we would just buy like any and every book out there. And don't get me wrong, if I see a book at the thrift store and it's a couple bucks, I'll pick it up. And if it sucks, it was a couple bucks. But new books are just getting so expensive that I really try to save my new releases for like series I love or authors I really enjoy. I love a peruse around the bookstore, but I find it hard to like buy books. Like when Brianna was in town a few weeks ago, my best friend, I could not find a single book I wanted to buy. It was so difficult. So anyways, I did pick up a few books that I will share with you guys in a sec, but it's so hard for me to justify it nowadays. Okay, I did find a puzzle. I'm so excited. I would have preferred like a spooky season one, but I couldn't really find what I was looking for. So I ended up getting a Gallison autumn one, which I love Gallison puzzles so much. They're like a work of art and this one is just so cute. It says autumn in the neighborhood. Anyways, I thought this would be the perfect puzzle to do just like on a rainy, you know, Saturday or something in the fall. So picked that up, really excited about that. Guys, I did not know that there was another book in this series. I read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe last year and it was like a cute little like book, whatever. The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, that's my 2 favorite things. You guys know how much I love cinnamon buns. So much so that I asked you guys for, actually, if you guys are watching this video and you live in St. John's, Newfoundland, give me some recs down below because I'm headed to St. John's for work at the end of September. And a bunch of you guys, when I posted on my Instagram asking for recs, you were like, this is where to get the best cinnamon bun. Like you guys know I love cinnamon buns and I love bookstores and this cover is so cute. So anyways, Lori Gilmore also wrote The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which I have. And it's just, let me take the sticker off, but like, look how adorable that book is. Anyways, I'm really excited about this. And then I ended up picking up the next book in, is it the Belladonna series? Like what's the name of the series? I'm gonna call it the Belladonna series, which is Foxglove. And these covers are stunning. So many of you guys have said this is the best book in the series and I am so excited. I cannot wait. I don't wanna like spoil it for myself. Books from the bookstore. And then something I cannot resist is placemats and I don't know why. I saw these and you guys, you're gonna have to agree with me. Like there's no way I couldn't bring these home. It's like quilted pumpkin, which I love anything like quilted. I feel like it just goes with our home very well. And these are just so cute. So cute. And Ashley Thomas here on YouTube. You guys probably know her. She's a nurse. She films a lot of spooky season content. She, a few years ago, was like, hey, if you find this coffee, can you buy it and ship it to me? It's a favorite and we never find it. And then once again, this is what happens when you find something you love at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, is like you see it once, you never see it again. And so I was like, well, if she thinks the coffee is good, it must be good. So then she got me onto the coffee and I finally found it today. I haven't seen it in like 6 months. And I normally stock up when they have a bunch, but we literally just ran out. It's our favorite flavored coffee. It's the Happy Camper S'mores, which it's kind of fall vibe, I guess. Oh, it just smells so good. It tastes so good. It's the perfect, actually I would say this is like a really good, perfect fall coffee. So anyways, I saw that today and I had to snag it. I only got one though. I figured I would let other people enjoy it too, but so excited about that. But that is my little fall haul. I'm going to put some of this stuff away. Oh, I also picked up some tea at Walmart, but that's not really super interesting. We have no tea. And it's getting to be chilly in the evenings where I want to drink tea. So, and I feel like stocking up on tea is an essential part of prepping for fall. I think that while he's making dinner, I'm gonna do my Kindle DIY and just like hang out with him. And then I think, like I said, I'm gonna watch a movie tonight, put all my goodies away, and then I'll chat with you guys after. Look at our sad little tea drawer, you guys. Just the lone few teas in here. Yeah, I think it looks cute. All right, it is craft time. We are making or trying to make DIY Kindle insert because I have a clear case, and on Etsy you can buy inserts for your Kindle, but they don't make them for the Oasis because obviously it's kind of a weird shape. So, and I got this Halloween scrapbook paper at Michael's a few weeks ago, and I'm going to try and DIY a case. I just got to figure out which one I want. There's so many. Oh, I think I like this one. I think this is my favorite one. I also got this little round corner cutter on Amazon, but if it ends up cutting well, I might not need it. Craft time with Carter. Oh, God. Not too bad for my first try, honestly. I think that turned out so cute. I think I'm gonna do another one.